D.C. Circuit Court opinion. I understand you believe you'll win on appeal, but if this opinion is upheld, does it effectively gut Obamacare by eliminating up to 5 million subsidies?
Well, John, as you point out, there are millions of Americans across the country who do benefit in a very important way from the Affordable Care Act. Millions of Americans are eligible for tax credits that make their health insurance more affordable for them. That is one of the hallmark achievements of the Affordable Care Act, and it is clear that the intent of Congress was to make sure that every eligible American had access to those tax credits, whether or not their marketplace was operated by federal officials or by local state officials. So we feel very confident in the legal case that we'll make before the court, and the Department of Justice will be responsible for pressing that argument, and we feel confident in the argument they'll be making.
Okay, but that didn't answer my question. I said if this decision is upheld, and you were just slapped down by a circuit court, if this decision is upheld, does it effectively gut Obamacare? It means, for instance, that the president can no longer say that people can have access to health care for the price of a cell phone bill. I mean, this would wipe away 4.7 million right now, 4.7 million people's subsidies.
Well, you and I agree with the fact that there are millions of Americans that currently benefit from this provision of the law. And we are confident that that law has the kind of legal basis to withstand legal scrutiny.
If it is upheld, does it gut Obamacare? It's a simple question.
Well, I know it's a hypothetical question, though, and one I'm not in a position to entertain. We feel We feel confident in our legal case. We've already won 2 cases at the district court level. We're going to the Justice Department will be pressing this case before the entire D.C. Circuit, and we feel confident about the case that they'll be making.
The law very clearly states that the subsidies are available to those who enroll through state exchanges. Does the letter of the law matter to the White House on this?
What matters?
That is the letter of the law. Yeah. It says state exchanges.
Again, I don't have the fancy legal degree that I referred to earlier, but I do think that what the courts are charged with doing is evaluating the intent of Congress, and the intent of Congress in this case, I think, is not just clear; it's transparent. Congress intended for every eligible American to have access to these tax credits that lower their health care costs, whether or not the marketplace was run by federal officials or state officials.